Hey guys, I hope everyone out there is safe and doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I told you guys in my previous RAO'S reviews that I had bought every flavor that I could find of RAO'S because my local Sprouts market had them for sale a while back for $4.99 a jar. They sold them for $8 to $9. So they only had limited flavors. I'm sorry, I call them flavors. I don't know what you call them, but flavors it is. But they only had limited flavors for $4.99. There was a couple, I can't remember what they were, that one of them I can't even pronounce, that were for full price. So, not complaining, don't care. As I was happy they had the marinara. The marinara is my favorite. I am in love with it. I can't live without it now. It is what it is. Thank you, social media. But anyway, you guys, they blew it up last year. I couldn't, every time I went online, all I heard and saw was RAO'S. It's like unbelievable. Anyway, so I was like, I gotta try this sauce. So anyway, it's the tomato basil's turn on this review. Here's the nutrition facts if you want to pause that. Okay. You guys, I'm on a calorie lifestyle. I'm sorry, a low carb lifestyle. And eating this, I don't eat it like that. I don't eat the whole jar or cook the whole jar. If I want pasta, I only make half of the jar because it's going to have other stuff in it like vegetables and stuff and pasta. The other half of the jar I save for like making keto pizzas or dipping them in keto bread as a snack, whatever. But I don't eat the whole jar. I am not gaining weight eating this, Here's the ingredients. Okay, if you want to pause that. So here's my thought on this tomato basil. I taste more tomato than basil. On a scale of 1 to 10, the basil comes at me at a 4. It's mild. Okay, you're going to taste it, but it's mild. It's not like, wow, just in case you're a basil lover. I'm not. I don't mind it. I love it in Italian dishes, but not too much. Ease up on it, because it is potent. Okay, it's not too sweet. It's not, it's just regular. To me, it tastes like a regular tomato sauce with a little bit of flavor and a little bit of basil. That's it. Scale of 1 to 10, like I said, a 4 as far as the basil goes. Okay? So we're going to pour it so you can see how chunky it is. It is chunky. You get big pieces of tomato. You're going to see them drop here in a minute. Let's see. Big tomatoes. Little, medium tomatoes. Okay, that's enough. So I just wanted to show you the drop in of the tomatoes and the thickness and the consistency of it, so you'd have a pretty good idea. It's definitely chunky, not watery or anything like that. But like I said, it's mainly tomatoes and a little bit of basil. Would I ever buy this full price? No. My heart is on the marinara. Why? Because the marinara is plain. Well, not that plain, but you know what I mean. I can turn the marinara, the RAO'S marinara, into anything I want. I can turn it into a tomato basil by adding more basil. I can turn it into roasted garlic by putting in roasted garlic of my own. I can turn the marinara sauce into anything. So I'm going to save my money, and I'm not going to buy this unless I have no choice and it's on sale again. Okay, I don't hate it. I just prefer to spend more money on the marinara if Sprouts ever has a sale again. Which, if you have a Sprouts near you, or even if it's a half hour away or an hour away, they have this on sale. I would get on it. I would watch their weekly ad. Okay. But now I would not pay full price for the tomato basil. The only one that I would pay full price for is the marinara. Okay? So, yeah, that's my review. And if you guys have any questions... oh, yeah, a quick tip. If you can only find marinara, get some basil, I prefer preferably fresh. Okay, not too much, maybe 1 or 2 leaves, okay, per jar, because it is potent. I would say 2 leaves per jar. If you're going to cook the whole jar, 2 leaves. If you're going to only cook half of the jar, I really recommend only 1 leaf of the basil and chop it up finely so you could release those oils. Okay, trust me on this. Basil is potent. Be careful, okay? If you're going to get dried basil, start off with 1.5 per jar and then taste as you go because it's not as potent as the fresh one. Okay, but make sure you put it on the palm of your hand, okay, and you crush it as much as you can to release those oils, and then put it in your sauce and in your marinara or any sauce, and you got this. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.